Category C, Audio News Report. Title, AFN 70th Anniversary. Primary Contributor, Sergeant Henry Gundacker. Target Audience, all DoD service members, civilians, family members, and general news listening population. Total runtime, 1 minute, 54 seconds.
The golden days of radio.
Serving America's best for 70 years, the American Forces Network first broadcast to U.S. troops in London on July 4th, 1942.
AFN broadcasts special announcements throughout the day as a public service.
AFN continues to support American troops today, and nowhere is that more apparent than AFN Wiesbaden. The station provides the best American radio and television to service members, families, and Defense Department civilian employees stationed in and around Europe.
AFN Wiesbaden here is one of the nicer stories because it has a clean lineage, if you will. With the closure of AFN Frankfurt, they moved here to Wiesbaden Air Base. Originally it was, of course, called AFN Hessen. It'll probably be one of the last stations to close.
That's technology historian Dr. John Provan. He also says if you listen to German radio today, you can hear AFN's influence.
You've left some legacies behind it that have still remained. One of the longest running AFN radio shows was a show called Music in the Air. The Germans took over, and it is structured very much the same as the radio show we were doing, and it is called Music in the Air. Musik in der Luft.
Dr. Provan says AFN's impact and dedication to the community stretches across decades, while covering some of history's biggest events.
All the periods in your history, such as the fall of the wall, such as 9/11, with Kennedy assassination, for example, those were all highlights in our history that the German population were definitely glued to the radio listening. I remember very vividly, for example, on 9/11, there was a wall of flowers at the AFN studio because it was simply, hey, this is where we got the news from.
The American Forces Radio and Television Services continues its commitment to bring the latest news, information, and entertainment from home and around the world.
American Forces Radio remembers.
Army Sergeant Henry Gundacker, AFN News.